welcome and or welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Nirma Darling, and I'm super happy to have you guys here. Today we're going to be getting ready to go ahead and go see a show at a theater. It's like jazz and poetry and all that, so that'll be really fun. We're going to be getting into this look and also doing a little bit of chit and chattering because that is what we do here on this channel. So definitely keep on watching, and if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can join this very amazing community filled with beautiful people who is obsessed with self-care, self-love, and they are just looking to improve and be the best version of themselves. So definitely keep on watching. So what does romanticizing mean? Textbook definition I'm seeing is to deal with or describe an idealized or an unrealistic fashion, and or to make something seem better or more appealing than it really is. And for example, you can think of like you waking up on a Saturday morning and getting dressed and doing your hair and just getting really cute to go run errands. Or something as simple as getting a really cute mug for your coffee or tea. I feel like specifically as women, sometimes we naturally do these things because we do like cute and pretty things. To romanticize basically means to find a positive spin on any situation. Basically thinking good vibes only, right? You want to be optimistic, happy, and just really, really smart. And it's not about being oblivious or practicing toxic positivity, but more so finding the light in a situation. You can do this by thinking positively or even dressing yourself up more because that actually makes you naturally want to be positive, sensational, and make you feel better. Even if you aren't like a makeup kind of girl, there are multiple ways to do so. Okay, so let's go through some ways that you can go ahead and romanticize your life. So the first way is going to be to create a vibe in your space. And now you guys know I'm always telling you that environmental influences plays a large part in how we feel, how we think, how we operate, right? So something as simple as, do you ever notice how you feel maybe at a gas station versus like a really pretty park? And I'm using this example because I don't like gas stations at all, okay? But I love the park and I love nature. So that's definitely subjective, but think of two places. One place is where you don't feel the happiest, you don't feel the your best at, and think of a place where you do feel your best at, right? Or you can think of it as something as simple as like how you might feel at a Walmart versus how do you feel at a smaller boutique kind of store. For me, Walmart definitely overstimulates me versus a smaller store. I feel like I have a bit more intention and there's a smaller space, so I'm able to cover that faster, right? Shoot, even if you're a Walmart girly, right? Let's say, for example, how do you feel in the makeup aisle versus in the hardware aisle? Okay, unless you're Winnie the Builder, which is no problem, but notice how you feel in different areas, right? In your space, you want to have components of you sprinkled around, okay? Think of it as adding touches of essence to your room. That's a way to romanticize that as well. At my first apartment, I actually had a friend walk in, and this is a really good friend of mine. And I remember she cried and hugged me, and I was like, "Girl, what's wrong? Why are you crying?" And she said she could just feel the love. And at that time, I had a lot of plants, I had a lot of my paintings and my books. Now, it wasn't the most luxurious apartment. It was definitely more of like student living, but I made it the best way I possibly could and added essence and touch of me. You guys know that my biggest thing is self-care, self-love. And I also love to share that love with other people as well. So the fact that she felt that says a lot, right? So similarly, you want to add as much intention and love into your space as much as you do to your looks, right? No matter if it's big or small, you want to go ahead and add your own personal sparkle, okay? Especially in spaces where you spend the most amount of time in. It could be in your office, it can be at home, it can be your car, wherever you see fit, okay? You want to go to beautiful places. Surround yourself with beautiful experiences. You want to surround yourself with beautiful people and things. And this doesn't mean externally, physically, but beautiful people on the inside. Beauty doesn't always mean expensive. And now, another point I would love to discuss is seeing beauty as self love, okay? I want you guys to see your beauty as a radical act of self love. Do the skin routines, the hair care, okay? Spend an extra 30 minutes getting ready. Spend an extra 20 minutes before bed getting unready and brushing your teeth, flossing, getting ready. Beauty doesn't always mean makeup, it doesn't always mean extensions, etc., etc. Even though obviously I do love these things and I'm always posting about it, but it also consists of internal beauty as well. And of course, you guys know I have a video about internal beauty and radiating beauty and also creating your own beauty standards, because beauty literally starts from the inside out, right? Beauty, of course, is subjective to what you feel. And I like to think of beauty as a frequency. It's something that you can vibrate at a high level, okay? Beauty, in my other video, I talked about this. Being beautiful doesn't consist of how you look, it never does. It's always how you come across to other people, how you make other people feel, and who you are internally. And then on the outside, everything else will show. You can have a quote unquote conventionally beautiful face, right? But your attitude sucks, you'll never be a beautiful person. So it always starts from the inside out. And now this is also a really good time to segue into main character energy. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I am absolutely annoyed by the term main character energy, because it can go both ways, okay? It can mean both bad or a good thing, okay? Bad to the point where you have no self awareness, and that's the line you don't want to get too close to, because self awareness is extremely important for your growth and your development, especially if you're on that journey, okay? Now, you can also see main character energy in a positive light, and it's just knowing that you have complete control over your own life and actions, okay? It means letting your internal world, and maybe external as well, revolve around you, and that way people also align with you, okay? But I don't want you guys to get it mistaken with being self absorbed or obsessed. It's always about having a good balance, right? Having a good balance is always important so you don't get over consumed, because even too much of a good thing is a bad thing. And I think that's definitely a video I would love to make for you guys. Just understanding main character energy, and then also understanding the maybe overconsumption of self-care, self-love, because I do talk about it, but I know for some people they can go overboard for sure. And now we're going to jump into routine, regimens, and rituals, okay? And another really big way to romanticize your life is to practice routines, regimes, and rituals. You want to implement those into your day to day, okay? And these can be really small stuff. So, like, for example, drinking a cup of green tea, you can slip it slower to savor it. And you can have a simple regime where you oil your scalp maybe every Sunday, maybe do morning walks or sunset walks with no music, just so that you can really take in the atmosphere. And the goal is that you're being intentional, okay? Romanticizing your life and being intentional with your life goes hand in hand, and essentially is kind of like the same thing. This is the makeup look for my lips. I figured out this like combo, and I'm probably gonna post it to YouTube Shorts, and you'll kind of get a vibe of what I did down here. But I'm done. Honestly, it is still very, very early. Like, my light is going out. But what time is it? It's like 4, and the event is not until 7. So really, I love to get ready early. I started getting ready at like 3. Okay, I started getting ready at 3. So I'm gonna just chill and stuff, relax, and then I'll do a video of the takedown process. And then while I'm at it, I'm probably gonna record a self-improvement video for y'all, of course. So definitely get ready for that, and I will see you guys soon. And last but not least, and definitely most important, is going to be, you're going to want to boost your confidence, right? You want to do things that boost your confidence. So, for example, what helps me out is working out. I definitely feel like I have more autonomy over my body when I work out, and I just feel stronger. Reading self-help books really, really help. and it helps you talk to other people, and it helps you just be able to help yourself. Meeting new people through new experiences is definitely a great confidence boost because you're able to gather those social skills and use it elsewhere. And getting a hobby and like mastering a hobby, okay? I'm an extreme hobbyist. I love getting a new hobby and I'll just work on it. And just being able to master it is always a confidence boost. Now, having a higher confidence and self esteem makes it easier to be intentional, not just with yourself, but with those around you, okay? And then that result then turns into romanticizing your life becomes easy because you have a higher standard, you have a higher confidence, and a higher self esteem. So it's easy for you to be positive, it's easy for you to think good things, and it's basically easy for you to be intentional and say to yourself, hey, I deserve this moment of stillness and I am deserving of intentionality. So this is the finished result. I'm actually very much so loving it. I was scared at first because I was like, I don't know. Like I started combing it out and it started to look a little puffy. But if you guys know, like I really do like big hair, and these bundles was like straight. Like it was just straight and I didn't really like it. I really missed the volume and that extra puff factor. So I kind of got it. It's gonna take me some used to getting, just because of the fact that, you know, the curls look a little crazy. But, ooh, I swear it looks good. So, I really want to cut it though, like here. Like, I feel like this would be such a clean look. Like, that is so beautiful. I don't want to just incorrectly cut this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.